Did you know that you can cut hours of waiting out of your Walt Disney World vacation completely for free? Hello there, and to all who come to this happy place, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Abby, and I make lots of Disney planning content here on my channel. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the red subscribe button down below and tap the notification bell so that you don't miss when I upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you don't take advantage of the Fastpass system that Walt Disney World has to offer, then you are costing yourself hours and hours of magic throughout your vacation. By the end of this video, you will be able to fully understand how the Fastpass system works so that you can utilize it on your next Walt Disney World vacation. As a former attractions cast member at Walt Disney World and a current travel agent specializing in Disney destinations, I have a ton of experience using Fastpasses. In fact, my personal record is 23 in one day for my family. Stay tuned until the end of this video when I'm going to tell you exactly how that is possible, because that is a little crazy. So what is a Fastpass? Fastpasses are a 1-hour reservation that allows you to skip most of the line at some of the top attractions in Walt Disney World. They are completely free to anyone with a park ticket. And they're also super easy to both make and change throughout your trip. Fastpasses can be booked before you actually arrive for your Walt Disney World vacation. So resort guests, which means anyone who is staying in a Disney World hotel, can book their reservations 60 days before their arrival. If you are staying off property, you have a 30-day booking window. So that means 30 days before you're going to use a Fastpass, you can book them. Now, if you're staying club level at a deluxe Disney resort, or in the bungalows at Disney's Polynesian Resort, or the cabins at Copper Creek at Wilderness Lodge, you have access to a 90-day booking window if you purchase the add-on that gives you special privileges. This add-on is $50 per person per day and gives you a lot of benefits, including 3 additional Fastpass selections per day, the ability to book in more than one park, and a 90-day booking window. Fastpasses are booked on the My Disney Experience website and app. Fastpass booking opens at 7 o'clock Mickey time, so Eastern Standard Time. And if you're staying in a Walt Disney World resort, when you book your Fastpass for 60 days from check-in, you'll also be able to book 10 days beyond that. Now, if you're staying off property, then that does not apply to you, and unfortunately, you will have to log in every day 30 days before you want to use the Fastpass. Or you can wait to book them all at once they're available for all of your dates. However, I don't recommend that because then the good stuff is usually gone. For more information on the Disney vacation planning timeline, I'm going to link a video up here in the cards so that you can get an overall picture of how all of that works. When you're booking your Fastpasses, you'll choose your date and your park, and then it'll show you all of the times available for all of the various attractions. It shows you various times, and when you click on a time, it is 1 hour after that. So if you choose 9:30, you'll have between 9:30 and 10:30 to use the Fastpass. Now, Fastpass availability is very limited, so you do want to make sure that you are doing it as soon as you possibly can, or working with a travel professional like myself who will wake up and do it all for you so that you don't even have to think about it. There are a few restrictions when it comes to booking and using Fastpasses. The first restriction is that you only get 3 per day when you book in advance. So you'll be able to make 3 selections for each member of your party when you do that booking. In order to go through the Fastpass queue at an attraction, all of your party needs a Fastpass. So you can't make Fastpasses for one person at these 3 attractions, this person at these 3 attractions, and think you can all go to both. That's not how it works. Every member of your party needs a Fastpass for whatever they are planning on Fastpassing. Now, children under 3 are exempt from this because they do not have a park ticket. If they are an infant or toddler without a park ticket, then they don't need a Fastpass. They just kind of are freeloading. Another restriction that you have is that your time windows can't overlap. So if you have a Fastpass at Big Thunder Mountain Railroad from 9:30 to 10:30, you can't make another Fastpass until 10:30. So you could make a Haunted Mansion Fastpass at 10:30 to 11:30. But you would not be able to make one from 10:25 to 11:25 because it would overlap with that 9:30 to 10:30. You feel? The final restriction is that all 3 of your Fastpasses at this point have to be in the same park. Now, there are some special circumstances in which that is not necessary, but you will know if that affects you, and unfortunately it does affect most of you. At least at this point in time. Things are always changing at Walt Disney World, so that restriction could be lifted eventually. The final restriction to know about is tiers, and this affects all of the parks except for Magic Kingdom. On Thursday, I'm going to do an entire video based around Fastpass tiers, which are included in which tier, what that means for your itinerary planning, and stuff like that. So make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss that. But the main thing that you need to know is that you can only book one Tier 1 attraction when you are reserving your Fastpasses. Now, once you use all 3 of your Walt Disney World Fastpasses, you'll be able to book one at a time. You'll be able to do this for the rest of the day. So every time you use an additional Fastpass, you'll be able to book another one. However, you can only carry one of these Fastpasses on your account at a time. Personally, I do this all the time, booking new Fastpasses, and I have actually been able to use 23 in one day just by being flexible with my timing and my Fastpass choices. That is definitely not necessarily possible for the average family, but for someone that goes to the parks all the time, knows their way around and all that, it's pretty easy for me to use an absurd amount of Fastpasses per day. Now, how I accomplish that is information that I share with any of my clients that are interested in it. So make sure to email me at the email address in the description, and I'll be happy to share with you. To use your Fastpass reservation, you will go to that attraction and go under the Fastpass entrance. At the Fastpass entrance, there will be at least 2 Mickey stanchions. They're like little poles and they have a Mickey head on them. Much like at the entrance of the park, you will hold your magic band or your card up to the Mickey, and if it turns green, you are good to go. If it turns blue, something is wrong and you'll have to talk to the nearest cast member. Usually you're a few minutes early, a few minutes late, or something wacky is happening with your Fastpass. They'll help you resolve the issue and then you'll be on your way. Once you're in the Fastpass queue, you can expect to wait anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes as an average. Sometimes it'll be more, sometimes it'll be less. Certain attractions, part of the wait is part of the experience. So for example, at Flight of Passage, you have a couple of 5-minute movies that add to the amount of time you'll wait, but it's part of the experience, so you're not really waiting. But just keep that in mind if you have someone waiting for you at the outside of the attraction. At some point before you load the attraction, you will merge with the standby queue. This is true for most of the attractions in Walt Disney World, and it's because there's only one way on and one way off of almost every attraction. Some of these people may end up in front of you, but just keep in mind that they've probably been waiting for much longer than you have. And the cast member at the merge point knows exactly what they're doing. There are specific ratios for the line lengths that keep everybody's wait to an absolute minimum. Now that you know how the Walt Disney World Fastpass system works, make sure to click the link in the description so that you can download a free printable that goes into a little bit more detail about this information. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know by giving it a big thumbs up, and let me know what your favorite attraction to Fastpass is in the comments down below. Make sure you've subscribed because this is the start of a Fastpass series here on my channel. Our Fastpass day for our August trip is in about 3 weeks, and so I'm kind of celebrating that by sharing a lot of different Fastpass information with you. On Thursday, I'll be going into more detail about the tiered Fastpasses and how those work. And on Tuesday, I'm going to share which rides you should never Fastpass. Feel free to leave all of your Fastpass related questions in the comments down below because next Thursday I'm going to be doing a Fastpass Q&A where I'm going to answer any of your questions and concerns regarding the Fastpass system. With that being said, I hope you guys have a magical week and I will talk to you guys on Thursday. Bye!